It's the end of the week, and so it's time to take out the trash. Though Brett Ehrlich might be gone for trash day, our garbage can does need to be fed. So Viviana, who is your garbage person of the week?
He's a garbage person of the last 2 decades, Benjamin Netanyahu.
Oh, that's a serious one.
Yeah, sorry.
Why is that?
Well, if you could roll the footage, then you'll see. He's been the longest serving prime minister ever. He's been in charge since 2009, and he had a lot of power even before that, since the 80s. And we're just seeing the devastation. You know, we talked about it at the beginning of the show, John. He's only representing part of the people in his area, in the occupied territory, because of the lack of, structured government or structured authority, that represents the Palestinian people, which I don't know how you can kind of get together and create something strong when you're being bombed nonstop. But the human rights violations that this man scoffs at is just horrific, and he's a piece of garbage. He needs to be set aside. There are so many Israelis who have a heart and a soul that should be in charge, and it's not him.
Yeah, look, I think that there are probably a good number of, especially right-wing politicians there, that were they to be in charge, there would be a lot of similarities. That said, he is a particularly negative influence on the possibilities of peace. Obviously,
it's never
his
good
own criminality. Sorry, continue.
I was just going to say it's never good when somebody's in power for that long. It's just not right.
That's also true. Yeah, and his own corruption, the possibility that any particular military tactic or even the conflict entirely could be driven by a desire to distract from his own legal issues or his own domestic political issues. Look, I understand, and it's difficult to prove, obviously, but there is so much on the line. There's so much riding on it that the idea that someone who has given so little reason for trust in literally anything having to do with government would be in control of the lives and deaths of so many people is
be empowered by the US government and being treated with respect and deference after the human rights violations that he has been accused of and convicted of and by the world. What is happening here? And Israel needs to really take it into consideration that this is not making you look good, guys. And I know Israelis and they're wonderful people. And this is not about Israelis. This is not about Jews. This is about government, and this is about power. And absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Exactly. Good point. Good garbage person. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/thedamagereport. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.